Chrisean stepped into the ring for her very first professional boxing match at the XRUMBLE event, and she walked out with a win, y'all. This was her debut. The crowd was Baltimore heavy, and Chrisean took it all in a stride. She came out strong in the very first round and knocked Zenith Zion down early, which immediately set the tone for the night. You could tell she came for a fight. Let's take a look. Now, in the second round, both of them were going at it. There was a moment where Chrisean swung hard and Zenith Zion pulled away and Chrisean slipped. Let's take a look. It happens pretty fast, but you can see where Zenith Zion's hands are swinging away from her as Chrisean is falling. Chrisean goes in for the punch. Zenith Zion pulls back and tries to pull her hand away. Chrisean's arm is kind of stuck in between, so as she pulls her arm away, she trips and falls back. That was on her own. Now, there's a clear distinction from being knocked down from your opponent's punch versus an off-balance moment from your own swinging or trying to pull your arm away from someone. Listen, this boxing match was both Zenith Zion and Chrisean's first ever professional fight, y'all. So you're going to see a mix of technique and what they were taught, and you're going to also see some raw moments where all that training probably goes out the window. I mean, over time, you will see that they will start to be more disciplined with their training and their techniques. Both ladies will get sharper, and that training will start to turn into muscle memory in that ring. So for this being their first time, they both held their own and they both stayed in the ring. Now, Chrisean and Zenith Zion had a really genuine moment after they went head to head for 3 rounds. They embraced each other for a while, and you could tell it was just a mutual respect. No drama, no extras, just 2 women acknowledging what they went through in that ring. That moment stood out just as much as the fight itself. Again, the fight went all 3 rounds and ended in a split decision, and Chrisean took home the win. So when they announced her name, she dropped to the ground and began crying, y'all.
Out of the red corner, Chrisean Malone.
There you have it, Chrisean Malone, the winner of tonight's debut. She did phenomenal. She was amazing. And she represented every woman out there trying to do their best in every way that they can.
I think everyone can relate to this.
What an amazing night of boxing.
Very much.
Amazing moment. I'm so happy for Chrisean and her team. Much respect to Zenith Zion and her team. They did great. They came out to fight. They handled themselves with class throughout the weekend.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
Oh, yeah.
And guys, by the way, I was at the first press conference with Jacqueline, and we saw the progression from that first moment to yesterday and today. She put in the work.
She very much did. It is well deserved, good stuff.
She put in a lot of work.
From, I believe, 200 pounds to 159 pounds. All the training, all the hard work, all the hunger, the pain, the emotion, all that led up to this moment, and she did phenomenal.
And like you said, she was Evander in this fight.
She was Evander.
Yeah.
And I think the crowd behind us and in front, all over this arena, is so proud of her, regardless of what team they were on.
Absolutely.
Everyone got their money's worth tonight.
Everyone got their money's worth. You know, guys, before we wrap up and everybody leaves here, I just want to say it was a pleasure and an honor to sit here and commentate this fight night with both of you, all of you,
yeah.
including Mark.
So much.
when Chrisean cries, I cry, we cry together. Listen, y'all, when Chrisean cry, I cry every time. It never fails. I love me some Chrisean. Listen. In her post-fight interview, she gave God all the glory and quoted Psalm 40, saying that she waited patiently for the Lord and he heard her cry. She gave a shout out to her fans and a special shout out to all of Baltimore, which again was heavy in the building. The city really showed up for her and that place was packed. Chrisean then broke out singing Yahweh again while still in the ring. Chrisean also did her walkout to Yahweh as well. So from beginning to end, her faith was front and center. And some people don't like that, but it's clear of what she stands on and who she stands with. Another big part of the night was her family being there, especially her mom. Now, Chrisean has shared before that her mother was battling addiction, but to God be the glory, it's been reported that her mom has been in rehab, and on this night, she has showed up for Chrisean. The presence of a mother's love and support from your family is what really matters here, and it just added another layer to the night. I mean, honestly, it just made the whole thing feel bigger than boxing. There was a moment before the fight actually took place where Chrisean performed her song, and I saw her mom holding her while Chrisean was like on this little platform. It was like a little table, and she was performing, and you could tell like she just didn't want her to fall, but she was like holding her hand out and holding her. That moment just reminded me of when Chrisean Jesus got baptized and how it was like a full circle moment where Chrisean was also at one point holding her hand out, holding her baby. During the post-fight interview, Chrisean was also asked what's next for her, and she kept it simple by saying she's ready for whoever wants to fight her next. So don't be surprised, y'all, if people start lining up, coming out the woodwork, trying to get in that ring with the newfound champ, Chrisean. She is connected to a real boxing establishment, and with the team she has behind her now, the sky is the limit for Chrisean. There's nowhere but up from here. Now, let's take a look at all the commotion that's been online since Chrisean took home the win. A lot of people had a lot to say, mostly good, but we're going to look at it all.
People like, oh, this was that. It was like Chrisean been through so much, and we got to see it up close and personal. And to see her go through everything that she went through with, you know, her ex-guy, the baby, baddies, family, to see her actually come out on the other side, you know, and win and put her fighting skills to use, to actually have like some dedication, to see start this journey. And I was telling her, like, you know, hey, if she wanted to get trained by me or she wanted to come with me, she could, or wherever she go, whenever she want to come and train, I'm open to it, and I'll teach her what I know, and, you know, give her some tips. And she did really, really good, and I'm just happy for her, you know what I mean?
Hey, Chrisean, this is Mayor Stefan Roots from the city of Chester, Pennsylvania, where you won your first boxing match at our Harris Casino just this weekend. That was an exciting match. I want to first thank you for joining XRUMBLE, coming all the way across country. You and your fan base, your support group. I was there at the press conference where you just brought a whole different spiritual energy to the room. That was absolutely welcome. But with you in the ring, oh, you battled it out. That just is a testament to the training and the trainers that got you in shape. I had a granddaughter that wanted to come so badly. You don't know what I had to do to scrounge up a ticket just for her. But her and the other thousands or so fans that were in the audience that night really was exciting. And who knows how many were on pay-per-view cheering you on. You're an exciting character. I didn't get a chance to meet you while you were here, but I'm so glad you came through the city of Chester. Whenever you want to come back, you will be welcome with open arms by myself, the mayor of Chester, and the rest of the community out here in Philadelphia.
Chrisean, this Humble Zay checking in. Listen, keep going. Keep believing. Listen, I know it's tough right now, but you gotta push through. You gotta keep pushing. I'm right here with you. It's tough for me. I did 38 miles a day. I got 3 more to the finish line. Keep going, Chrisean. Keep going. Listen, I believe in you. You doing this for your future. You doing this for your kid. You doing this for your last name. You gotta keep going. They waiting for you, Chrisean. They waiting for you. Keep going. Lock in. Stay locked in. And let's get it. Humble Zay, Philly to Cali. Let's send Chrisean some encouragement, man. Let's get it.
Got me up in my feelings this morning. I don't care where you from. I'm trying to hold it together. This is so embarrassing. But I don't care where you from, and I don't care what you've been through. When you team up with God, when you team up with God, and you let some things go, and you turn some things over to Him. Matter of fact, you turn it all over to Him, and you let it all go. I'm so proud of that little girl. I'm so proud of that little girl.
I'm just gonna say this because it just goes to show like how people really just be on bullshit and really struggling with their emotions and who they are. Because when I tell you the amount of people that have bashed Chrisean Rock, and one thing about me, I don't know her, but I'ma always give flowers when they do. I'm not a groupie like some of you bitches and just follow what everybody thinks and what everybody's saying and all that, because a lot of y'all was judging her for a lot of things, you know, and following what people think about her and not liking her and liking her, and y'all all be fake as fuck, because I've been liking her the whole time, through her struggles, through all of it, through her anger, all of it, because that's what real bitches do. You bitches literally be stop liking people because of their flaws or because of their struggles. And it's insane because we all have them. You bitches be low vibrational as fuck. Yeah, and I can't even get the words out because y'all just really irk me. But just for the record, you know, it's bigger than just her fight because she got $1 million off top. But it's bigger than that because it's discipline, it's growth, it's strength. It's like, it's not easy. Like people say they working out and next thing you know, they on the couch working out a bag of cookies. Like the level of where she's came mentally, some of y'all can't even fathom. So shout out to Chrisean Rock. She did her big one. It's her first fight. She got more to come, you know, and the haters gonna sit back and watch her eat. Because that's what y'all deserve to do. Because some of y'all is just afraid to start from here and try to climb a ladder. You're too busy worried about what somebody the fuck else got going on.
Part 2 about Chrisean Rock's fight. Let me tell you guys something. With the good thing that it was there, Tommy Lee, now Tommy was there and she was walking around the ring with her see-through clothes on. Leslie not, but it for real. And she was walking around. I'm glad she was there to support Chrisean, because if anything would have got smarty-warty, honey, Tommy was there for it. Then, you guys, another thing that was really, really good, about her mom and dad were there, and somebody said that they were in rehab and they still came. And a lot of her family from Baltimore came. So she had family support. You guys, they were standing on standing ovation for Chrisean. People in that building that was at that fight were they were standing up the whole time, them 3 rounds, and they were cheering. And she came in. One thing I loved about it is she came into her own music. Everybody in the building was singing Yahweh when she walked in. She had white and gold on. She looked pretty. She looked cut up, abs everywhere, just ripples everywhere. She did her lap around there. She got down in her side of her corner and prayed and made the trainer, all of them pray. They all had white and gold on. Oh, she was amazing.
Chrisean just proved something that hardcore boxing fans don't want to admit. Casuals run the sport. Last night she had her first fight and it was lit. My live stream had about 73,000 views. And she not even a boxer like that. Chrisean stepped into the ring against Zenith Zion in a 3-rounder and walked away with a split decision. This wasn't just a random moment either. She signed earlier this year, had a full rollout, and fought in front of a packed crowd. Now let's keep it real. She's no Alicia Baumgardner or Amanda Serrano, but let's keep it real. They wasn't playing in that ring last night.
Great fight last night. Did y'all see? I seen it. Hey, my girl wasn't playing. She was not playing. But good morning, y'all. Guess what I just found out? Her baby daddy betted against her. 50K. 50K. He betted against Chrisean and lost. Just like he lost his fight. She fought better than you, nigga. You still mad because she don't want to join your BV circus? And she looking good. Get out your feelings, my boy. She don't want you.
Yo, the boxing world reaction. Chrisean Rock winning her boxing debut, my people. Clarissa Shields posted and said, "Congrats, Chrisean. I see all the hard work you put in. Keep it up, my people." This person said, "Your last name ain't Rock for nothing. You will be one of the greatest female boxers of all time, my people." This person said, "The start over is beautiful. Congratulations." You know what I'm saying? This was way more than just a boxing match for you. This was like a big step in life to show with hard work and dedication, you will gain success, which is facts, my people. Next, go get that Clarissa Shields. That's a little reach, I might say. When this girl was down in the dark place, she didn't have all this praise and encouragement. It's good to see that she has it now. All positivity. I can tell Chrisean forgot it was even a boxing match. They all laughed at her. She took the backlash and everything she's been through and turned it into fuel. She turned her skill into a profession. She made God her foundation. Now look at those holy hands doing their work. What a good day. Keep going, Chrisean. God got you. You feel me? Showing her support for Chrisean, my people. Let me know how you feel about that. Also, this person said she literally changed her whole life before our eyes. Jesus is real, my people.
The jab is working. This crowd is on fire. She's saying a prayer.
Boxing debut, and I'm proud of Chrisean. I am. That right arm is powerful. She was sending Zenith to Zion, the 21st century. It was her singing Yahweh at the end for me. And then it's an actual video of Tommy going to support Chrisean at the boxing match, but Tommy trying to jump in too on the side. Tommy really is hilarious, bro. She really is. Really happy for Chrisean. We've all seen in real time that she's been through a lot, so I'm happy that she's trying to do something better, and I hope she stay on the right path. No blue detours. No blue detours. And this is really what more of the baddies need to be doing anyways, because y'all be so angry and so ready to punch, punch, punch. So go punch for real.
I know I didn't just see. Yo. It's over with. It's over. She just won. She just won.
Who the fuck responsible for that girl colors what she wore tonight? Ain't no way I would have motherfucking wore blue. Y'all must be don't know what the fuck Blueface did to that goddamn girl. I wouldn't have worn no motherfucking blue fight at Chrisean. Knowing good motherfucker well her baby daddy got another bitch pregnant and he done took her up and through the motherfucking mill and shit. Oh hell no, I got bitch no, I'm wearing pink. I wear motherfucking silver. I am not motherfucking wearing nothing close to blue. So that's why that girl got beat the fuck up like that. She even forgot she was boxing. She went straight to motherfucking throwing street hands and shit. Yeah, cause all you gotta do is motherfucking nigga cheat on you and how you looking crazy as fuck. Got the whole internet laughing at you and shit. Oh boy, I got something to prove, boy. And he just got his ass whooped. Yeah, go ahead, Rob, bitch. Go ahead, Rob, my fellow Pisces motherfucking Chrisean. I'm fucking with you, girl. Good job. Girl, that other girl crazy, but ain't no.
Me out there, he had my high blood pressure high. I thought I was flying in the sky. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now the truth of the matter is that Chrisean Rock won a fight and I won my bet. I like the fact that she brought God into the ring with her. I like the fact that she had a support system with her. Okay, God in the hands, bought the hands. But what I'm gonna tell y'all is that is a lot of things that was a structure to me. I feel like discipline was lacked. I feel like skills went out the door, and I feel like it was lacking a lot of posture when it came down to fighting. Let me clear this up. If anybody don't put on no gloves, y'all will understand that you boxing versus street fighting is two different things. The boxer gloves holds a weight to it. And that's the truth. Not only are you trying to control your posture and your skills and you got to keep up with your strategy, you also trying to control the weight of the glove. So when you swinging recklessly and windmilling, you gonna wear yourself out just with them damn elbow and punches that you got. So when I look at this fight, I'm like, damn, it was a decent fight, but it could be much better. And I'm going to keep on rooting for Chrisean Rock because I want her to be best at whatever she do. And anybody to learn, if you have a skill in a craft, you got to keep on going back, and she need to get back in the ring, get back in the gym, and work out. And I want Carissa Shields to come and help her. Like, no word for lie. I feel like she need a little more discipline, and she need that roughness from Carissa Shields. Because with Carissa Shields, when she in the ring, she really don't be playing.
I understand this. Y'all told Chrisean to go find something safe to do, settle down, relax, talk to somebody, get her frustrations out a different way. XYZ 11 up PQRS TV. The girl go do it, and y'all still bashing her. The crazy part to me is that everybody that's bashing this girl have skeletons in their closet and did some shit, you know what I mean? Granted, the shit she said about her sister, nobody know what happened but her sister and her family, and her, of course. Y'all only know Chrisean of what y'all see on Baddies, or what y'all seen on Baddies, or what y'all seen on any of these other reality TV shows. You can understand the reality TV shows that y'all watch are scripted as well. It's just signing them deals and you reading your script and you decide like, hey, is it worth the money for me to be painted as this picture? As this person? That's what you sign up for. But not a girl that sat here and let all that go away and decided to really give herself to Christ, or she's following her path. Let me say that she's following a path, which on that path there will be obstacles because you're not just gonna sit here, repent, and then lead straight to God. It's not gonna happen like that. That baby had to live, learn, and now she got to teach at a young age, you know what I mean, because you have a baby. So at some point, we gotta get off the I hate Chrisean train. Y'all wasn't feeling like this when it came to some of y'all other, you know, famous reality people. But I'm gonna keep it cute. Thank you.
I forgot who I was till I stepped out on the ring. I was like, hey.
Oh, my, bro, don't cry, bro.
I stopped doing shows. I stopped everything. I just try to get my mental relationship with God inside and then just focus on one thing. And then I didn't know, like, I don't know, you know, and then the reason why I fell out like that was because, like, you know that song, it goes like, the highest place I'll be is at your feet.
Talking about the gospel song, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, all I felt was God's presence. I didn't know what. And then I felt like this was me all along. Like, I wish when I first, like, when the world first seen me, I was like in this type of field. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because this is who I am, bro.
Yeah.
So, like, I was on the stage, but I never felt like that before. Like, oh, they see Chrisean. Like, they don't see Rock.
Yeah. Nah, that ain't gonna lie. That's powerful, bro. That's powerful, bro. But you gotta understand, like, God always gonna prepare your table in front of enemies. You know what I'm saying? Or whoever doubted you, everybody that doubted you, like, God gonna prepare your table in front of them. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what He did today. Like. Nah, facts. Nah, I appreciate it. Now we was watching your shit like live. Like we was watching your shit, bro. You know, I had to buy that shit. I bought that shit ASAP. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, nah, for sure, man. Yeah, but that's fire, bro. That's probably something how this shit gotta be. You know what I'm saying?
she has a match coming up, and she was crying, and she was like, I don't know why I'm so emotional. I think it's just, for one, she's hungry, she wants food, I get that. But also she's like, it's just me and God. And I said, I understand that, I get that. And it's like, Chrisean, you're not crazy, there's nothing wrong with you. You're good, that's normal. And you're right, it is just you and God. I want you to think about this and think of it like this, because I know that you are walking with God too, and we're trying our best every day. Me too, Praying, fasting, and consecration. When you're fasting, a biblical fast is when you abstain from foods. And you have to seek the Lord about what fast he needs you to do in order to break off the things or protect you from certain things too, because it's about that too. It's about protecting, our obedience protects us. And then consecration is different. It's when you set yourself apart from people, places, and things so you can focus. Like people think not being on social media for 2 weeks is fasting. It's like, no, that's just consecration. You're just setting yourself apart from the distraction, So when you're boxing, you're getting ready for a fight. Because I'm a boxer, so I know how it feels. When you're a boxer and you're getting ready for a fight, all these emotions just become out of nowhere. And it's like, man, and sometimes it feels like you're not alone because you have God, but sometimes it feels lonely because it's really just you and God. And I've learned so much because, growing up in this sport, when I started competing at a young age, I was like, dang, why every single time I'm about to have a fight coming up, families start to act crazy, everybody demons, everybody, showing their true colors and stuff, what's up with that? Not even knowing that this is a part of my destiny. And so be aware of that too, and stay prayed up, pray like you know how. And I continue to pray as well, because God do have his people interceding for you, the ones that don't even know you. So it's normal. It's normal because it's like you are abstaining from certain foods, right? You may not be doing a fast, a fast that God needs you to do, but you're still abstaining from food. You are setting yourself apart from certain people to focus and lock in. And honestly, boxing is just like Christ. It is, because it's a fight.
If you'd like to hear more about celebrities, their commitment in faith, their purpose in Jesus Christ, and their not so easy walk with God, stay tuned to Heaven Over Hollywood.
Heaven Over Hollywood.